start, coming 128 for 5.
বাইরে দেওয়ালের উপর ধুলো টিকতেই দেয় না। এপেক্স আল্টিমা।
বন্ধুদের নাম্বার 1 নেটওয়ার্ক এয়ারটেলে ফিরে আসলেই 20 জিবি বোনাস। এয়ারটেল।
বিপিএল 2017 সিলেট সিক্সার্স বনাম রাজশাহী কিংস আজ সন্ধ্যা 7টায়।
First 10 overs belonged to the batting side. We saw a rollicking start. 91 runs were gathered. COMMENT. Well, what a big wicket under the circumstances where Chittagong Vikings wanted to finish strongly. Captain has been removed. Off stump, knocked back. What a sight for the fast bowler. And you can say confidently Vikings in a spot of bother after losing Misbah for 6. It's 128 for 6.
ফিরতে হলে রবিতে ফিরে যাও।
রবিতে ফিরে এলেই 1 বছরের জন্য ফ্রি ইন্টারনেট, 100% গ্যারান্টি। এছাড়াও থাকছে আকর্ষণীয় অফার। রবি।
বিপিএল 2017 সিলেট সিক্সার্স বনাম রাজশাহী কিংস আজ সন্ধ্যা 7টায়।
New batsman in, Sarwar Deshuva is up and running the very first ball. Well, what a turnaround. They say cricket is a great leveler. You'd have thought that when they started the innings, you'd have done very well, but this is confirmation of what he's done in his BPL career, 78 runs. And he's in the middle because of this. Misbah Haq just playing across the line of that ball. A little bit of in-shaped in. You see, just cut back off the seam, and that's what got him. This is wonderful from Alawin Hussain. He's not done too well with the catching department, but when it comes to bowling, I think he's done exceedingly well.
He gives plenty to cheer about for the crowd as well, isn't it? Very good prospect, Alamin.
Just talking about the crowd, it's so very good to see, despite the fact that local boys are not playing. Quite a few supporters from Kumilla. Well, Kumilla is closer to Sylhet than Chittagong. I'd have imagined they'd have more supporters in, making that short trek from Kumilla to Sylhet. About 4 hours by bus, car. It's Sikandar Raza on strike now. Now he's got to force this innings because they're really lagging behind. Slow delivery, waits on that one, smashes it, but he finds the fielder in the deep. Just a single. This is absolutely marvelous. A wonderful comeback for the Kumilla Victorians. Exposed his intentions a little too early. Bowler saw it, bowl it wide. All he could do is turn the bat, flat bat it for a single to finish the 19th over. 133 for 6. into the last over. Chittagong Vikings must be very disappointed. What a blistering start it was. Fireworks all around. First 10 overs, almost 9.5 runs per over, and then suddenly it was clawed back. Disciplined bowling by the Kumula Victorians bowlers, and it has really paid off. They've come back so strongly in the second half of this game.
Well, if I have to give credit to one bowler, it has to be Saifuddin, who applied the brakes, allowed other bowlers to attack on the batsman.
Can he carry on the good work? It seems he has. The ball's flying away. Fielders coming underneath. Rashid Khan does not make a mistake. And the wonderful work by Mohammad Saifuddin continues.
And it's the third wicket for Saifuddin. Not only he's been economical, but threatening at the same time. He hasn't got express pace, but the disciplines he has definitely troubled the batsman. Celebration, he's not celebrating. He departs after 3, and it's 133 for 7.
Raza is going to be on strike because the batsman changed over when the catch was taken, and almost Yorkie himself trying to dig that ball out. Gone through for 1. That's all they're going to get. And brings in the new batsman Sanjam al-Islam, who is now about to take strike. Now he's got just 4 deliveries left. Not much time. 48 runs so far in his BPL career. The next 4 balls he faces are going to be very, very important. He wants to get as many runs as possible.
As many as possible, that's what you're saying. So far, Saifuddin hasn't conceded a boundary in this tournament. They need luck, and a lot of it. In the air, only a single.
I can't believe this. He's bowled in 2 innings and he hasn't given away a boundary in a 2020 a match. This is his 3rd wicket. He had his shades on, and he was also cupping upper cup catch taken by Rashid Khan. Look at those figures. 3 for 16 in this one. Not a single boundary. Along the ground or over the ropes. Exceptional. Wonderful ball.
He has bowled within his limitations. He's weighted the pace, but never erred in line. There is a chance of the first boundary. Let's see. Oh yes, finally he concedes a boundary. What a relief for the batsman.
Relief for the batsman. I thought he was heading for some kind of a record, bowling in 2 games without a boundary being given, but that's not the meaty part of the bat. The big outside part, and there's a bit of a teaser for the 2 fielders chasing after it. Eventually the ball wins the race. Boundary after 32 deliveries. Can you just believe it? This is absolutely marvelous. Also, credit must be given to the fielders for giving the bowlers that much support, taking the catches. 2 more deliveries left. Really deceived him with that one. Up inquiringly at the umpire. Was it a wide?
Beautifully disguised and beautifully bowled. Impressive bowling from Saifuddin. started with Yorkers. Gersonen, 2 boundaries in the last over he has conceded and allowed Chittagong to finish at 143 for 7.
Which I think they'll take after looking at initially talks of 180 plus was on the cards and suddenly things were turned around. The bowling has been absolutely marvelous, top class stuff, and Cumilla Victorians can take a lot of credit for being under the cosh initially and then eventually taking the ascendancy and limiting them to that 143.
It's all about having a second plan. If first one goes haywire, you should have a good plan B, and that's what we saw today. First 9 overs belonged to Chittagong Vikings, and after that we saw a strong comeback. And thanks to the bowlers, Saifuddin, Rashid Khan, DJ Bravo, everybody contributed, and not to forget the fieldsmen.
Well, you can see just the body language tells you that it was a satisfactory outing so far. Chittagong Vikings, as you can notice, 40 and 38 in the top, blistering start, looking to take away things from the Cumilla team. But then look at the other scores, not very significant ones. Bowlers can take a lot of kudos for their performance.
Forget about the first 9 overs, and after that everything happened for the bowlers. Saifuddin, Rashid Khan, DJ Bravo, Alabin all picked up wickets.
Let's go down and join Gautam Bhimani.
What a turnaround it's been in this match. When the batting side went out there, we were thinking 200 plus, but they came together in the strategic timeout, and this man led the way. He didn't have the greatest first over, but overall, what a turnaround from the team.
Yeah, great team effort. I think the guys fought well. This morning in the team meeting we said regardless of what start the opposition get, always have that belief that they can pull it back in the middle overs. Here in Bangladesh, the wicket tend to be on the slower side. So, the power play can go anyway. When you're coming up against good batters, Ronki and those guys are top class players. So you just have to ride it. And hopefully, when the power play finished, we can pull it back, which we did. So I'm very happy.
What did you say to yourselves at that point? As you said, you know you can go for a few, but was there anything in a huddle that was said?
Yeah, it's a fairly decent wicket, but at the same time, one side is very small in the ground. So, even though they get off that flyer, I think once we get past the power play stage, we have good spinners in the middle. We have good bowlers who vary the pace well. So it's not going to be easy. So I think I got to give credit to the entire bowling team, the way the captain changed around his bowlers. So I think all that helped. They were 100 and maybe 10 overs or 9 overs or something like that, and to restrict them to 143, we'll take that any day.
And of course, we're seeing a slightly different celebration. Champion dance is gone. What's the new moves?
Yeah, the champion dance is gone. This one is called the Asia dance. So look out for my new song called Asia. It's a good track. So just getting the fans familiar with the new dance.
Come on, give me a taste of it. The Asia dance from the champion. There you have it.
Oh well, enjoyed that. This is the state of affairs. Cumilla Victorians now needing 144 runs for a win. 20 overs is what they've got. They've got to get it in 7.2 runs per over. We're going to take a short break. Back with you very shortly for the innings from the Chittagong team. Let's go to that break.
ফিরতে হলে রবিতে ফিরে যাও।
রবিতে ফিরে এলেই 1 বছরের জন্য ফ্রি ইন্টারনেট 100% গ্যারান্টি। এছাড়াও থাকছে আকর্ষণীয় অফার। রবি।
কংগ্রাচুলেশনস।
ওর কাপড় আমার কাপড়ের চেয়ে উজ্জ্বল হলো কি করে?
কারণ সাধারণ ডিটারজেন্ট কাপড়ে পাউডারের স্তর ফেলে এবং কাপড়কে করে ফ্যাকাশে। নতুন রিন সম্পূর্ণ ভিন্ন, কাপড়ে দেয় নতুনের মতো উজ্জ্বলতা। নতুন রিন থাকুন উজ্জ্বল সব সময়।
আমি ভয় পেলেও মা ভয় পেত না, আর আমি যখন জিতে যাই বাংলাদেশের হয়ে তখন জিতে যায় মা।
এমন হাজারো বাচ্চাদের স্বপ্ন জয়ে সাথে আছে ফ্রেশ ফুল ক্রিম মিল্ক পাউডার। এর ট্রিপল অ্যাকশন ফর্মুলা নিশ্চিত করে স্ট্রেংথ, ইমিউনিটি ও ইন্টেলিজেন্স। ফ্রেশ ফুল ক্রিম মিল্ক পাউডার।
আমি জিতলে জিতে যায় মা।
ফলো মি।
তুই শিওর তো এখানেই রাজবাড়ি?
উত্তর দিকে 56 হাত।
এই তোর রাজবাড়ি?
আর ইনি বুঝি রাজামশাই।
দেখি সার্ভিসটা।
তুই যেমন তোর ইন্টারনেটও তেমন। ফলো মাই নেটওয়ার্ক।
এখন গ্রামীণ ফোনে একই ইন্টারনেট প্যাক দুইটা কিনলে একটা ফ্রি।
আমার হাতে দেশের 1 নম্বর নেটওয়ার্ক।
গ্রামীণ ফোন।
No money for music. এখন গান শোনো কোনো ডেটা চার্জ ছাড়া। Yonder Music exclusively Robi এবং Airtel userদের জন্য। Download the #1 music app now.
This is sunshine smile makes me feel this way when I can't see through, when I'm feeling blue.
You're a real beauty. Oppo F5. Capture the real you.
একটু হিসাব করে চলতে হয়। পিক আওয়ার সিম তো, সকালে এটা, দুপুরে এটা, রাতে এটা, কখন যে কোনটা অন থাকে আসলে একটু হিসাব।
বাংলা লিংকে ফিরলে এত হিসাব করতে হয় না।
বন্ধু বাংলা লিংক সঙ্গে চালু করলেই টানা 3 মাস আধা পয়সায় কথা বলুন মাত্র 39 টাকা রিচার্জে, আর সাথে আছে 10 GB পর্যন্ত ইন্টারনেট বোনাস। বাংলা লিংক।
ভিম চ্যালেঞ্জ করছে কঠিন দাগ দূর করতে। ভিমের চেয়ে দ্রুত আর কিছুই নেই। আমি মানি না চ্যালেঞ্জ। ওখানে ছাই ও গুঁড়া সাবান, আর এখানে ভিম। কথা বলতে থাকলে হেরে যাবে। এবার 100 লেবুর শক্তি কথা বলবে, যার সামনে কোনো দাগই টিকবে না। টেকনাফ থেকে তেতুলিয়া, ভিমের চেয়ে দ্রুত কিছুই নেই।
বন্ধুদের নাম্বার 1 নেটওয়ার্ক এয়ারটেলে ফিরে আসলেই 20 GB বোনাস। এয়ারটেল।
চলো
আসছি, কাল তাড়াতাড়ি এসো।
খুব ময়লা হয়েছে তাই না?
আর অনেক দুর্গন্ধ আছে ম্যানেজার সাহেব। চিন্তা নেই, বাসায় গিয়ে ধুয়ে দিচ্ছি।
এত ময়লা আর দুর্গন্ধ কিভাবে দূর করব?
নতুন হুইল টু ইন ওয়ান দিয়ে। এতে আছে 1000 লেবুর মতো শক্তি, যা কাপড়কে করে গভীর থেকে পরিষ্কার ও সুবাসিত। নতুন হুইল টু ইন ওয়ান।
BPL 2017 সিলেট সিক্সার্স বনাম রাজশাহী কিংস আজ সন্ধ্যা 7টায়।
ফিরতে হলে রবিতে ফিরে যাও।
রবিতে ফিরে এলেই 1 বছরের জন্য ফ্রি ইন্টারনেট, 100% গ্যারান্টি। এছাড়াও থাকছে আকর্ষণীয় অফার। রবি।
No money for music. এখন গান শোনো কোনো ডেটা চার্জ ছাড়া। Yonder Music exclusively Robi এবং Airtel userদের জন্য। Download the #1 music app now.
জি স্যার।
পেমেন্ট বিকাশ করলে দুটো লাভ। 1, ক্যাশ নিয়ে ঝামেলা নেই, আর 2, কেনাকাটা হবে স্মার্টলি। তার মানে ক্যাশের চেয়ে বিকাশ ভালো।
ফলো মি।
তুই শিওর তো এখানেই রাজবাড়ি?
উত্তর দিকে 56 হাত।
এই তোর রাজবাড়ি?
আর ইনি বুঝি রাজামশাই।
দেখি সার্ভিসটা।
তুই যেমন তোর ইন্টারনেটও তেমন। ফলো মাই নেটওয়ার্ক।
এখন গ্রামীণ ফোনে একই ইন্টারনেট প্যাক দুইটা কিনলে একটা ফ্রি।
আমার হাতে দেশের 1 নম্বর নেটওয়ার্ক।
গ্রামীণ ফোন।
স্যার লুজ প্লিজ। এমন ঝড়ের গতিতে সব লিখে ফেলতে ম্যাটাডোর বল পেন। এতে আছে জার্মান হাই ফ্লো ইঙ্ক, লেখাকে করে সুপার ডুপার ফাস্ট। ফাস্ট এন্ড ফাস্ট। একটু হিসাব করে চলতে হয়। পিক আওয়ার সিম তো, সকালে এটা, দুপুরে এটা, রাতে এটা, কখন যে কোনটা অন থাকে আসলে একটু হিসাব।
বাংলা লিংকে ফিরলে এত হিসাব করতে হয় না।
বন্ধু বাংলা লিংক সঙ্গে চালু করলেই টানা 3 মাস আধা পয়সায় কথা বলুন মাত্র 39 টাকা রিচার্জে, আর সাথে আছে 10 GB পর্যন্ত ইন্টারনেট বোনাস। বাংলা লিংক।
নো জোর জবরদস্তি, only ultra gliding cool shaving foam, the real smooth experience প্রতি শেভেই। cool real man কখনো জোর খাটায় না।
ফিরতে হলে রবিতে ফিরে যাও।
রবিতে ফিরে এলেই 1 বছরের জন্য ফ্রি ইন্টারনেট, 100% গ্যারান্টি। এছাড়াও থাকছে আকর্ষণীয় অফার। রবি।
বাইরে দেওয়ালের উপর ধুলো টিকতেই দেয় না। এপেক্স আল্টিমা।
ফিরতে হলে রবিতে ফিরে যাও।
রবিতে ফিরে এলেই 1 বছরের জন্য ফ্রি ইন্টারনেট, 100% গ্যারান্টি। এছাড়াও থাকছে আকর্ষণীয় অফার। রবি।
খেলা 100 হোক না হোক, আমাদের বাড়ি কিন্তু 100 হবে।
ঠিক তাই, ফ্লাই অ্যাশবিহীন আকিশ সিমেন্ট স্থাপনা 100 বছরের অধিক স্থায়িত্বের নিশ্চয়তা।
ফিরতে হলে রবিতে ফিরে যাও।
রবিতে ফিরে এলেই 1 বছরের জন্য ফ্রি ইন্টারনেট, 100% গ্যারান্টি। এছাড়াও থাকছে আকর্ষণীয় অফার। রবি। বন্ধুদের নাম্বার 1 নেটওয়ার্ক এয়ারটেলে ফিরে আসলেই 20 GB বোনাস। এয়ারটেল।
No money for music. এখন গান শুনো কোনো ডেটা চার্জ ছাড়া। Yonda Music exclusively Robi এবং Airtel userদের জন্য। Download the #1 music app now.
It's a sunshine smile, makes me feel this way. When I can't see through, when I'm feeling blue.
You're a real beauty. Oppo F5. Capture the real you.
একটু হিসাব করে চলতে হয়। পিক আওয়ার সিন তো সকালে এটা, দুপুরে এটা, রাতে এটা, কখন যে কোনটা অন থাকে আসলে একটু হিসাব।
বাংলা লিংকে ফিরলে এত হিসাব করতে হয় না।
বন্ধু বাংলা লিংক সঙ্গে চালু করলেই টানা 3 মাস আধা পয়সা 1 পয়সায় কথা বলুন মাত্র 39 টাকা রিচার্জে, আর সাথে আছে 10 GB পর্যন্ত ইন্টারনেট বোনাস। বাংলা লিংক।
Welcome back. This is Chittagong Vikings versus the Kumilla Victorians, the match of the AKS BPL 2017 powered by SHARE Cement. Match number 5. This is what's transpired in the Chittagong Vikings innings. They were looking for a big score. The way they started off, 40 for Ronki, 38 for Shomo Sharkar, Mona Warrior 21. But after that, the bowlers got into the fray and restricted them to 143 for 7. The bowling has been absolutely marvellous. They came in for a bit of kosh earlier, you can see Arafat Sani going at 9.5, but after that, Alamin Hussain, particularly Mohammad Saifuddin, once he came in to bowl for the first time in the 9th over, really slowed it down and took the crucial wickets. Teams out there, the Kumilla Victorians need 144 runs at 7.2 runs per over. And it should be an interesting match. The sun's still beating down, the wicket very true, and if they're sensible about their approach, Liton Kumar Dash needs to ensure that he gives the team a good solid start. Now they don't have that problem of scoreboard pressure, so they can easily pace their runs. They need to win this, a crucial match for the Kumilla team, having lost the first one to the Sylhet Sixers. This partnered by Josh Butler can be very explosive, as you can see from his strike rate, 146.5, and a lot of runs under his belt in his 20-over career. Sanjamul Islam, interestingly, the slow left-arm bowler, has been the trend. We've seen after winning the toss, the captains deciding to bowl first, and whenever it's come, whoever is bowling tend to start off with the spinner. That's been the case. 15 wickets in his kitty so far in his BPL career. That's the feel for him. As the settle down will let you know for the left-handed bowler, orthodox left arm, and he's just thinking of putting a slip in for the right-handed batsman. Liton Dash, yeah, slip and fine leg. The closing fielders. All the best to Tuscan, of course, their favourite, and they know they're on the big screen. Immediately respond. Very jovial crowd here at Sylhet International Cricket Stadium. Absolutely marvellous. Here we go. First ball against. That's the way to go about it. I think, as I mentioned, no need to hurry. They won't be under any pressure initially. Just get the feel of things. Get to see what the wicket might offer as a batsman to you. And if it's down the leg side, you should take more opportunity than that. Chance of putting it away, got a single to open his account and the innings. Well, comes little dance with DJ. We've got Gautam Vimani back in the commentary box.
Yeah, quite a character he is. What characters in the stands as well. The Kumilla Victorians Tiger is out there, and certainly he'll be roaring much more than that of the Chittagong Vikings, who have their work cut out. Defend this relatively small total. In the context of what happened on day one, maybe it's an acceptable total, but when you're on target for 200, it's...
Butler's strike rate as opener is 160. Bits and pieces of information that our statsman Mazhar gives us, and that enriches the commentary, and we appreciate that. Thank you, GTV. Everyone loves Sylhet. I love Sylhet. It's been fabulous.
My first time, and it's been a great experience. Not just the ground itself, but going around the city, tea gardens, the mountain area.
Use of the feet. Now, if he has to live up to his 160 strike rate as an opening batsman, he's got to take a few chances. He seemed to be looking at that, just making that shimmy, but had to adjust. Good bowling, good adjustment from the bowler.
Yeah, he's often more a stand and deliver kind of batsman. Likes the ball to come on to him and dispatches it to all parts. Has to readjust when you have spinners opening the bowling. Good move from fielding side.
Strokes it nicely, but finds the fielder. An excellent first over. Just a single run coming from it.
তুমি কখনোই সবকিছুতে এক্সপার্ট হতে পারবে না, এটা তো সবাই জানে, রাইট? তাহলে তোমার সাধারণ শ্যাম্পু তা দিয়ে কিভাবে ড্যান্ড্রাফ দূর হবে? নেভার। ফাইনালি পেয়েছি ভরসা করার মতো একটি শ্যাম্পু, বেস্ট এভার ক্লিয়ার, নিউট্রিয়েন্ট 10 যুক্ত, যা দেয় জিরো ড্যান্ড্রাফ, নন স্টপ। তাই যখনই চাই জিরো ড্যান্ড্রাফ, আমার ভরসা শুধুই ক্লিয়ার। ক্লিয়ার, নাথিং টু হাইড।
একটু হিসেব করে চলতে হয়। পিক আওয়ার সিন তো, সকালে এটা, দুপুরে এটা, রাতে এটা, কখন যে কোনটা অন থাকে, আসলে একটু হিসেব।
বাংলা লিংকে ফিরলে এত হিসাব করতে হয় না।
বন্ধু বাংলা লিংক সংযোগ চালু করলেই টানা 3 মাস আধা পয়সা 1 পয়সায় কথা বলুন মাত্র 39 টাকা রিচার্জে, আর সাথে আছে 10 জিবি পর্যন্ত ইন্টারনেট বোনাস। বাংলা লিংক।
ক্যাশফুল শরতে ক্যাশফুল অফার, হিরো HF ডিলাক্স, স্প্লেন্ডার প্লাস, আই স্মার্ট, হাঙ্ক এবং গ্ল্যামার মোটরসাইকেলের উপর চলছে অবিশ্বাস্য ছাড়, 5 বছরের ওয়ারেন্টি সহ। তবে আর দেরি কেন, আজই বুঝে নিন আপনার হিরো।
Okay, average could do a little bit of improvement. They've opted, not like the other team, they've opted for 2 spinners from 2 ends. And that's a wayward delivery. Wide to start off.
Disappointing when you've been so good for the first 6 deliveries. You're defending only 143. First wide of the entire game.
Well, almost got a leading edge to that, but just seemed to close the face of the bat a little too early. Liton Kumar Das can consider himself to be lucky that the ball didn't deflect to him.
Taken over, just the 2 runs, 1 from a wide this over from Suravardi Shubho.
Again, use of the feet again, almost exposing his intentions a little too early for the bowler to adjust.
Perfect start for the Vikings after a very disappointing finish to their batting effort. 71 in their first 7. Plenty of boundaries in the first 7.5 overs. Except for the last, not very much. But here's the first boundary of the chasing innings of the Kumela Victorians. 6 without loss. Releasing the arms and much needed for their run chase.
I think Liton Kumar Das has just seen the trajectory of that ball, read it very quickly, and then he came just inside the line on the onside, made ample room for himself to free his arms. There you go, see that movement backwards, and despite the fact that Suravardi Shubho tried to follow him, it was not enough. He got to free his arms and smashed it away for the first boundary. Down the leg side, struck around. That's going to go for another one. This one is even bigger. It's the maximum.
Very similar line from Shubho, but this time Liton Das was ready. The previous one over extra cover, and this time he just helped it along. We're in the first 6 overs, though if there were fielders out there it wouldn't have mattered because it will sail over everyone for maximum. Suddenly after the brakes were put on the first 7 or 8 deliveries, they've broken free.
You'd expect Josh Butler to be doing that, but it's actually Liton Das who's decided to cut loose. And ensure now, settle down. I've got 10 runs already in the last 2 deliveries. Yeah, that's exactly what you do. Tuck it away, think of a run, not there, don't take it. Play it safe. Got those 11 runs already, and there's still a ball to go in the second over. also the communication between the two. I think they've got to get the signals right. Look at each other. Just anticipate what your partner wants. They've gone again, swung it round. But there is a fielder in the deep, and that ensures that there's just a single of the last ball of that over. After 2, it's 13 without it.
Follow me.
তুই শিওর তো এখানেই রাজবাড়ি?
উত্তর দিকে 56 হাত।
কঠিন। এই তো রাজবাড়ি।
আর ইনি বুঝি রাজামশাই। ম্যাপ দেখি। সার্ভিসটা
তুই যেমন তোর ইন্টারনেটও তেমন। ফলো মাই নেটওয়ার্ক।
এখন গ্রামীণ ফোনে এক ইন্টারনেট প্যাক 2টা কিনলে একটা ফ্রি।
আমার হাতে দেশের 1 নম্বর নেটওয়ার্ক।
গ্রামীণ ফোন।
লাক্স জেসমিনের চিরচেনা সৌরভে ফ্লোরাল ফিউশন অয়েলের আধুনিকতা, যা দেয় ফুলের মতো কোমল আর সুরভিত ত্বক। আমার সৌরভ, আমার পরিচয়। লাক্স।
ফিরতে হলে রবিতে ফিরে যাও।
রবিতে ফিরে এলেই 1 বছরের জন্য ফ্রি ইন্টারনেট, 100% গ্যারান্টি। এছাড়াও থাকছে আকর্ষণীয় অফার। রবি।
Taskin Ahmed. Two wicket keepers out there, Liton Das and Josh Butler, both opening the batting for the Camilla Victorians.
He's had not a very happy tour of South Africa, so this opportunity to get back into the groove. So just back of the length he's striving for, just guided down for a single. Litondas moves on to 13.
Now we'll see what Butler can offer. Much prefers the quicker bowlers, especially in the first 6 overs. And you'll see him, 2 opening batsmen, the 2 wicket keepers. Watch out for Butler going after Taskin Ahmed.
I must say that's sensible bowling. Realizes the fact that pitching it up would only invite the batsman to play it on the half volley, maybe a little too short. He's going to rock back and went away, but this length is ideal, back of the length.
Put it in Josh Butler's zone, and the crowd will be getting catching practice. The good from Taskin Ahmed, he's thinking about it. He knows who's batting at the other end.
There you go, in my zone, I'm going to go after you, I'm going to go for the match. He's not going to think about it. And that was a superb strike for the first six from the bat of Josh Butler.
That's what we know he can do. Pitched up in the slot. All he did was just walk 1 step down just to make it perfectly in his zone. And just an easy flow of the bat. Didn't even need to try and hit it too hard. Just a flick of the wrists and almost flicked over long on for 6. That's how dangerous he can be. And now that he's thrown down the gauntlet, what's the response going to be from Taskin Ahmed? 20 without loss. We're in the 3rd over.
Yes, was done well. You're talking about him thinking about the bowling. We're talking about his length, first 2 deliveries. And he tried something different, paid for it, and immediately has come back to that comfort cushion where you just put the seed of doubt on the batsman's mind whether to go forward or back. On this kind of track, on his kind of pace, I think that's an ideal delivery.
Yeah, that last one was at 140 kilometers an hour. So he can generate a bit of heat, can Taskin Ahmed. Seen him do it time and time again in national colours.
Oh, didn't know too much about that one. Got the inside part of the bat. Again, a little tentative with that push from Liton Das, but fortunate enough that it didn't crash onto the wickets.
nature of someone like Jos Buttler, especially in the first 6 overs. Very often on the last or the second last delivery of overs, they tend to want to go hard and finish an over well. Just had a little look around the field. Wants to see his areas where he can score. Long on has gone back. Third man comes in. I wonder what his target area. There's deep mid wicket and there's long off. 2 possible areas for Jos Buttler to go.
Inside out, over covers. Well, through the covers, no problems at all. It stood up and it's been punished. That's another overdone. After 3, it's 26.
প্রতি বছর দেশে হাজারো কোটি কিলোমিটার রাস্তায় গাড়ি চলে শুধুমাত্র মোবিল ইঞ্জিন অয়েলে। সেই মোবিল এখন পাওয়া যাচ্ছে নতুন স্লিম প্যাকে, যার ইজি গ্রিপ, ব্যবহারের স্বাচ্ছন্দ্য আর ফিজিক্যাল ইন্ডাকশন সিল ও ব্যাচ নাম্বার দেয় আসল মোবিল অয়েলের নিশ্চয়তা। মোবিল, চালু থাক আপনার উন্নতির যাত্রা।
This is sunshine smile, makes me feel this way. When I can't see through, when I'm feeling blue.
You're a real beauty. Oppo F5. Capture the real you.
বাইরে দেওয়ালের উপর ধুলো টিকতেই দেয় না। এপেক্স আল্টিমা।
No money for music. এখন গান শুনো কোনো ডেটা চার্জ ছাড়া। Yonder Music, exclusively Robi এবং Airtel userদের জন্য। Download the #1 music app now.
Even get a semblance of an opportunity to get a hand to it. Complete control.
Yeah, Taskin didn't quite give him the length to hit it down the ground, but he gave him the width. You've got to control both. He did well on the length, but when he had the wide,
Tanjamal saw the batsman back in the way and tried to follow him, but the batsman, even better, equal to the task, despite being cramped for space, just somehow found a meaty part of the bat and off and running to the boundary.
yep, LKD. Liton Kumar Das moves on to 18. Just 11 deliveries, that's his second boundary. Both batsmen have hit a maximum each. Now they're going. After such a good first over, just 1 run conceded. Suddenly, the innings has taken off.
Down the leg side, swung around. There will be some protection in the deep and just that single. This is going in a similar vein to the start of the Chittagong innings when they were blasting away, going at over 9.5 runs per over. These guys are going at about 9.3 at the moment. Question is, as soon as the wicket falls, we've seen evidence of the batsman just trying to regroup and in the process lose more wickets. Like that. What happened? He almost put himself into trouble. He tried to just catch the bowler's eyes by moving away, then almost got the leading edge.
Yeah, Jos Buttler's strength can also be his weakness. Now that he's found confidence, he can dispatch it into the pavilion. Leading edge the previous ball, but he said, if I've hit the quicker bowlers, I'm now in the groove, and go and fetch that.
Watch it sail away. Look at it. Just a lovely balance when he hits that ball. When he strikes, his eyes are right over the ball to see the way. There he goes. Full swing of the bat. Enjoyed that one. That was a long, long 6. Yeah, the longest ever, I think, so far in this tournament. 101 meters. One way to get to a century. The distance anyway. A good comeback delivery just forces him to push the ball away for a single. They are under pressure, the bowlers, at the moment. Already 12 runs from this over. And the supporters will be happy with what has transpired so far in the first 4. There goes he. I'm going to join the fun, says the Liton Kumar Das. He goes for it, goes down to the wicket and backs it over the top. Into the boundary. After 4, it's 42 without runs.
একটা টিকিট প্লিজ।
হাই রাফি।
জেসিয়া। না 2টা টিকিট। সিনেমা
যে কোনো মুহূর্তে লাগতে পারে ফ্রেশনেস। সাথে রাখো সব সময় সেন্টার ফ্রেশ। সিনেমা সেন্টার ফ্রেশ, ম্যাজিক অফ ফ্রেশনেস।
ফিরতে হলে রবিতে ফিরে যাও।
রবিতে ফিরে এলেই 1 বছরের জন্য ফ্রি ইন্টারনেট, 100% গ্যারান্টি। এছাড়াও থাকছে আকর্ষণীয় অফার। রবি। বন্ধুদের নাম্বার 1 নেটওয়ার্ক এয়ারটেলে ফিরে আসলেই 20 জিবি বোনাস। এয়ারটেল।
খেলা 100 হোক না হোক, আমাদের বাড়ি কিন্তু 100 হবে।
ঠিক তাই, ফ্লাই অ্যাশবিহীন আকিশ সিমেন্ট স্থাপনাকে দেয় 100 বছরের অধিক স্থায়িত্বের নিশ্চয়তা।
নো জোর জবরদস্তি, অনলি আল্ট্রা গ্লাইডিং কুল শেভিং ফোম দেয় রিয়েল স্মুথ এক্সপিরিয়েন্স প্রতি শেভেই। কুল, রিয়েল ম্যান কখনো জোর খাটায় না। ভাবনা থেকেই ভালো কাজের শুরু। অ্যান্টিঅক্সিডেন্ট ও ফ্লেভোনয়েড সমৃদ্ধ এক অসাধারণ ব্লেন্ডের ফ্রেশ প্রিমিয়াম টি খুলে দেয় ভাবনার দুয়ার।
Vikings in a bit of trouble now. They've just got 143 on the board. Kumila already have knocked off 42 of them in the first 4.
Absolutely right. They need a breakthrough very, very quickly, and particularly to get rid of this man. Not that Leighton Das has lagged behind. Actually, he's leading in the run scoring, 23 of 13. Josh Butler, after 4 dot balls, have it look-see, and then decided, I'm going to enjoy myself. A couple of over boundaries and a boundary in his score of 18 so far of 11. Yeah, waited on that one. Just a little angle of the bat, gliding it away for a single. Sensible stuff. And you've got to be sensible as a bowler. Just take a leaf out of what Mohammad Saifuddin did when they were under the cosh. Last ball of the last over. Just simple. Made it look so easy. Just a bounce before it reached the ropes. Shimmy down the wicket, gets to the pitch with an angled bat. Shot of confidence. Oh, that's close. That's a appeal. That's what I thought. It was dragging back in. Exactly what was needed. A breakthrough. Shubhashish Roy has done well. Just back of leg. Just a hint of inward movement, and he was caught pretty much in front.
Have a look at his expression after he got that wicket. He was like, did you really want to try and hit me? And that was a spot-on delivery. The angry young man. Look at that. Oh dear. I'll try and interpret what he said there. More along the lines of, well done me. 43 for 1.
Follow me.
তুই শিওর তো এখানেই রাজবাড়ি?
উত্তর দিকে 56 হাত। Got it!
এই তো রাজবাড়ি।
আর ইনি বুঝি রাজামশাই। ম্যাপ দেখি সার্ভিসটা।
তুই যেমন তোর ইন্টারনেটও তেমন। ফলো মাই নেটওয়ার্ক।
এখন গ্রামীণ ফোনে একই ইন্টারনেট প্যাক 2টা কিনলে একটা ফ্রি।
আমার হাতে দেশের 1 নম্বর নেটওয়ার্ক।
গ্রামীণ ফোন।
আমি ভয় পেলেও মা ভয় পেত না, আর আমি যখন জিতে যাই বাংলাদেশের হয়ে তখন জিতে যায় মা।
এমন হাজারো বাচ্চাদের স্বপ্ন জয়ে সাথে আছে ফ্রেশ ফুল ক্রিম মিল্ক পাউডার। এর ট্রিপল অ্যাকশন ফর্মুলা নিশ্চিত করে স্ট্রেংথ, ইমিউনিটি ও ইন্টেলিজেন্স। ফ্রেশ ফুল ক্রিম মিল্ক পাউডার।
আমি জিতলে জিতে যায় মা।
It's a sunshine smile, makes me feel this way. When I can't see through, when I'm feeling blue.
You're a real beauty. Oppo F5. Capture the real you.
ফিরতে হলে রবিতে ফিরে যাও।
রবিতে ফিরে এলেই 1 বছরের জন্য ফ্রি ইন্টারনেট, 100% গ্যারান্টি। এছাড়াও থাকছে আকর্ষণীয় অফার। রবি।
He needs to actually prove his worth. He's been a little bit in the doldrums in the recent past. So this is an opportunity for him to just ensure that he garners the attention of the selectors, because there's also a Sri Lankan series coming up later. So the good show, even in this format, will ensure that he is there, waiting in the wings. Running, quick run taken, and he's off the mark.
And today's match in particular is a good opportunity for him, because you've not got a huge total to chase. Yes, you've lost the wicket, and that's the one. What a delivery it was. Trapping Leighton Das in front. Absolutely no doubt about that one. Easy job for the umpire. And he bust a gut trying to celebrate there.
You can see there's no evidence of any edge, and it was easy enough for umpire. And there's a confirmation of what the ball would have done. In fact, in line, umpire's call. That's all right. I think it was a good call from the umpire, Masud Rahman. It was, I think.
Over it's been after the carnage that happened in the first, second and third overs. Been a really good comeback from Subhashish in his first over.
I was telling you a short while back, they should take a leaf out of the way Mohammad Saifuddin bowled. He came in on the 9th over. This has come a little earlier, but Subhashish is doing the job that Mohammad Saifuddin was doing for the other side. Little walkies, and the bowler saw him coming, dropped it short. All he could do is just dab it away, and 2 good runs taken. Really struggling. The last bit of that run was Imrul Qais.
I think it augurs well for Bangladesh cricket. We look on from the outside and we see all these young, enthusiastic fast bowlers coming on. Not like the old days when it just might be someone who's a tear-away quick, who might just come and go quickly, but they look to be the real deal, pushing for places in the national team.
Not often you come back to that in a moment. Just dabbed away, and no runs off the last ball of the 5th over. It's 46 for 1.
তুমি কখনোই সবকিছুতে এক্সপার্ট হতে পারবে না, এটা তো সবাই জানে, রাইট? তাহলে তোমার সাধারণ শ্যাম্পু, তা দিয়ে কিভাবে ড্যান্ড্রাফ দূর হবে? নেভার। ফাইনালি পেয়েছি ভরসা করার মতো একটি শ্যাম্পু, বেস্ট এভার ক্লিয়ার, নিউট্রিয়েন্ট 10 যুক্ত, যা দেয় 0 ড্যান্ড্রাফ, নন স্টপ। তাই যখনই চাই 0 ড্যান্ড্রাফ, আমার ভরসা শুধুই ক্লিয়ার। ক্লিয়ার, নাথিং টু হাইড।
ফিরতে হলে রবিতে ফিরে যাও।
রবিতে ফিরে এলেই 1 বছরের জন্য ফ্রি ইন্টারনেট, 100% গ্যারান্টি। এছাড়াও থাকছে আকর্ষণীয় অফার। রবি।
বাইরের দেওয়ালের উপর ধুলো টিকতেই দেয় না। এপেক্স আল্টিমা।
Along with Litton, was able to give his team a flying start. The required run rate just under 7, easing off the pressure for the batsmen to come. Hard work for Chittagong Vikings from here on. Misbah has to employ all his experience as a captain to bring his side back into this game. What do you think, Athar?
Well, he's made a change right now. He's called on Sikandar Raza to come into the attack, and he needs wickets. He needs wickets because at the moment it seems like the Kumilla Victorians will be very happy. 46 for 1. Mind you, 63 is what they managed to score when they were batting. They ended up only having 43 for 7 to the Vikings, so they'll be very disappointed. But things can change very quickly here. So it's important for Misbah, like as you mentioned, to ensure to tell the bowler, okay, you've got to produce the top deliveries, you've got to produce. To create the pressure, you need to produce dot deliveries, and on the way probably force the batsman to do the mistake and pick a wicket. That's what he requires right now.
The thinking has to change. Bowlers, they have to think wickets. Ball with a big heart. Forget about going for runs. Wickets are important. Well, this is not going to help. A long hop. I thought the ball got away with it.
Yeah, he started well, Sikandar Raza, with a couple of dot deliveries, then he with that short delivery, allowing the batsman to put it away for just a couple of runs. This is how you can create a little bit of pressure. Ensure the new batsman is come to the crease. We know how well Josh Butler is batting from the other end. And the single being taken, it's so far not a bad over, so he needs to finish off well. Just the 3 runs in this over.
$49 Comilla Victorians got in their power play for the loss of 1 wicket.
একটু হিসাব করে চলতে হয় পিক আওয়ার সিন তো সকালে এটা দুপুরে এটা রাতে এটা কখন যে কোনটা অন থাকে আসলে একটু হিসাব
বাংলা লিংকে ফিরলে এত হিসাব করতে হয় না
বন্ধু বাংলা লিংক সংযোগ চালু করলেই টানা 3 মাস আধা পয়সায় পয়সায় কথা বলুন মাত্র 39 টাকা রিচার্জে আর সাথে আছে 10 জিবি পর্যন্ত ইন্টারনেট বোনাস বাংলা লিংক
লাক্স জেসমিনের চিরচেনা সৌরভে ফ্লোরাল ফিউশন অয়েলের আধুনিকতা যা দেয় ফুলের মতো কোমল আর সুরভিত ত্বক আমার সৌরভ আমার পরিচয় লাক্স
এলো ফ্রেশ সুপার প্রিমিয়াম সল্ট এর আয়োডিন ও ব্যালেন্সড মিনারেলস শরীরের ইলেকট্রোলাইট ব্যালেন্স করে যেন আপনি থাকেন সবসময় অ্যাক্টিভ ফ্রেশ সুপার প্রিমিয়াম সল্ট অ্যাক্টিভ সারাদিন
Bowler in this innings so far has been entrusted once again by Captain Misbah-ul Haq. He removed Clinton in his previous over when he was looking so dangerous. That's what he has to do. Keep on picking up the wicket for his side. That's the only way they're going to come back into this game.
You're just making sure that the long off comes inside the circle and is pushed back the long on. He was inside the circle. He needs to have at least 4 inside the circle.
Well, it's time to go downstairs and join Alina.
So as the sun is setting, the stadium is filling up more and more, and I'm here with some Comilla Victorians fans. Where are you guys from? But why are you supporting the Comilla Victorians?
I support Comilla Victorians because I like my favorite player is Samimbar, so I support now Comilla Victorians.
Okay, great. Do you know the song of your team?
No.
Anybody else? Can you sing the song of your team? Yeah. Do you guys know the song?
BPL song.
Yeah, please. Can you sing it?
Maro re chokka maro re maro re chokka maro re
Great, thank you so much. Thank you, and over to commentary. Thank you.
Well, quite a few DJs in the house now, a singer. Lots of talent here in Sylhet. And how these two openers dealt in the power play against Chittagong Vikings bowlers. No respect for them. Usage of the feet, maneuvering of the length, and that's the only wicket Comilla had lost.
Yeah, interesting to note that you would expect the spinners to play a major role, especially on these kind of surfaces. Good use of the feet to really get into the thick of the things, exchange the bowlers here. And when they forced him to bowl short, then he was very good also off the back foot. Not only one batsman, both Lytton Das and Josh Butler. Just coming back to the point that I was trying to make, out of the 8 wickets that have been taken so far, 7 have been taken by the seamers, so there is something in for the seamers also. 3 for 24 for Saifuddin. I thought it was brilliant. Subhashish Roy has been very good, very impressive. Abul Hassan 1 for 28 and DJ Bravo 2 for 29. So they've taken 7 wickets. Alamin Hussain, beg your pardon. And also they're not given away too many runs, under 7 runs in an over.
And the common thing is bowling straight. within the stumps. That gave them success. End of the over. After 7, it's 54 for 1.
ম্যাডাম ব্যাগটা নিচে রাখুন প্লিজ। এবার সামনে রাখা যে কোনো একটি কৌটা তুলুন।
গন্ধটা তো পাচ্ছি না। না না, এটা না।
ওকে, এখন বাম দিক থেকে তুলুন।
এই তো তাজা লেবুর সুগন্ধ। আমি শিওর এটাই মেরিল। আমি কেটে নিতে পারি?
এই দেশে 2 যুগের বেশি সময় ধরে শীতের উষ্ণতার প্রতীক হয়ে আছে তাজা লেবুর সৌরভে মেরিল পেট্রোলিয়াম জেলি। তাই চিনে নিন আপনিও মেরিল পেট্রোলিয়াম জেলি।
বাইরের দেওয়ালের উপর ধুলো টিকতেই দেয় না। এপেক্স আল্টিমা।
No money for music. এখন গান শুনো কোনো ডেটা চার্জ ছাড়া। Yonder Music exclusively Robi এবং Airtel userদের জন্য। Download the #1 music app now.
Picked up a wicket. Shubhashish has been phenomenal. Bowled 2 overs for only 9 runs, an important wicket of Litton, who was looking good. Wickets in bundle. Going to be handy for Misball Haq and his side.
But they went through a similar phase when they were batting. Good throw in, but not good enough to give problems for Imrul Kai still coming back for the second. They're pulling things back in their favor. Apish just falling short. So that's what can happen if you don't pick up boundaries. You mentioned about how good they have been in the last 3 overs, giving away only 12 runs. Then all of a sudden the batsman will think to play some big shot, even if the ball is not there. And that's exactly what happened when they were batting. They were looking good for 200, Amir, and all of a sudden, after scoring 63 of the first 6 overs, they ended up 143 for 7.
Well, that's the beauty of the game. Things could change in a jiffy here in a T20 game.
Yeah, they were 79 for 1 at this stage of the game after 7.3 overs, Chittagong Vikings. And we know that they've got a good start in Comilla Victorians, but way behind, 57 for 1. That's a great shot. It was up. Gone like a bullet.
The umpire did a good job there. That was hit. Oh, look at that. Great reflexes from the umpire.
He's dodged a bullet. That was smashed very powerfully. And he's done well to let it go past. Just enough to let it go through.
Apart from the boundary, it's been a good over. After 8, it's 62 for 1.
ভ্যাসলিন জেলি খুব সাধারণ কিছু, কিন্তু তৈরি করতে পারে অসাধারণ সব গল্প। কিভাবে জানতে হলে যোগ দিন আমার সাথে ভ্যাসলিন হিলিং প্রজেক্টে। শুষ্ক ত্বক বা ঠোঁট ফাটা আমাদের জন্য খুবই সাধারণ, কিন্তু সুবিধাবঞ্চিত মানুষের জন্য এমন সমস্যাই হতে পারে ভয়াবহ। তাই ভ্যাসলিন হিলিং প্রজেক্ট ওদের ত্বকের সুস্থতায় সাহায্য করবে। বাংলাদেশের একমাত্র 100% পিওর পেট্রোলিয়াম জেলি ভ্যাসলিন। এভাবেই তৈরি হবে সাধারণ জারের অসাধারণ সব গল্প।
This is sunshine smile, makes me feel this way. When I can't see through, when I'm feeling blue.
You're a real beauty. Oppo F5. Capture the real you.
His second spell. First over wasn't that great. Conceded 13 runs.
Best wishes for him. for the new innings. He started. Just recently got married. He'll need to bowl really well here. Very expensive in the first over. You just mentioned 13 runs. He started well. I think the idea I was mentioning a little while earlier that the seamers have bowled well, especially in this match. So that should give him some hope to come back and come back strongly in the second over.
And he's got the ability to surprise any batting lineup. He's got pace, he's got variations. He can make the ball to wobble in the air and also off the seam.
Yeah, the last delivery he bowled at 139.2 kilometers per hour. These are the bowlers that have been used. 5 bowlers so far. 2 from Sandamul, the left-arm spinner. Sarvadi was expensive, 12 runs in his 1 over. Taskian also expensive, but he's coming back here nicely, just giving him a 1 run. Very impressive from Subhashish Roy, and Sikandar Raza also trying hard to restrict the scoring. And when you're chasing not a very big total, this phase is okay because the batsman feel that yes, we've got wickets in hand, and we can actually, if someone is bowling well, we can take a little bit time. The problem started when it started to lose wickets. That is a big problem. So they need to make sure that yes, they do take a little bit of time. We saw taking 6 deliveries to open up his account, and he needs to play a really big role here for his team. If Kumila Victorians think that they can go and chase that 80 more of 69 deliveries.
You have to power play. If you are able to bring down that required run rate down in less than 7 runs and over, you have to change your thinking. You have to change your mindset. You have to become a little bit conservative. Rather than going for big hits all the times, just look for singles. Occasional boundary will keep you abreast of the required run rate. In short, not to become extravagant. At the moment, they're doing well. Single almost of every delivery.
Yeah, the original run rate required was 7.2 runs in an over for Kumila Victorias. It has come down. It's come down under 7 now, 6.9 runs in an over. So that's good work. So that's the reason why they feel that they can take a little bit time. But I really feel that if somehow Chittagong can manage to break this partnership, send either of the batsmen, get a new batsman in, then they'll probably be feeling a little bit better.
You made a good point, Akhar, not to lose wickets. And that's why these 2 players, for me, batting beautifully. Just pushing the ball into the gap and rotating single. And whenever they have the opportunity, they're freeing their arms. After 9 overs, it's 68 for 1. It's going to be Boshundara LP Gas strategic timeout. Go guys, think.
তুমি কখনোই সবকিছুতে এক্সপার্ট হতে পারবে না, এটা তো সবাই জানে, রাইট? তাহলে তোমার সাধারণ শ্যাম্পু তা দিয়ে কিভাবে ড্যান্ড্রাফ দূর হবে? নেভার। ফাইনালি পেয়েছি ভরসা করার মতো একটি শ্যাম্পু, বেস্ট এভার ক্লিয়ার, নিউট্রিয়েন্ট 10 যুক্ত, যা দেয় 0 ড্যান্ড্রাফ নন স্টপ। তাই যখনই চাই 0 ড্যান্ড্রাফ, আমার ভরসা শুধুই ক্লিয়ার। ক্লিয়ার, নাথিং টু হাইড।
ফিরতে হলে রবিতে ফিরে যাও।
রবিতে ফিরে এলেই 1 বছরের জন্য ফ্রি ইন্টারনেট, 100% গ্যারান্টি। এছাড়াও থাকছে আকর্ষণীয় অফার। রবি।
প্রতি বছর দেশে হাজারো কোটি কিলোমিটার রাস্তায় গাড়ি চলে শুধুমাত্র মোবিল ইঞ্জিন অয়েলে। সেই মোবিল এখন পাওয়া যাচ্ছে নতুন স্লিম প্যাকে, যার ইজি গ্রিপ, ব্যবহারের স্বাচ্ছন্দ্য আর ফিজিক্যাল ইন্ডাকশন সিল ও ব্যাচ নাম্বার দেয় আসল মোবিল অয়েলের নিশ্চয়তা। মোবিল, চালু থাক আপনার উন্নতির যাত্রা।
পেমেন্ট বিকাশ করলে দুটো লাভ, এক ক্যাশ দিয়ে ঝামেলা নেই, আর দুই কেনাকাটা হবে স্মার্টলি। তার মানে ক্যাশের চেয়ে বিকাশ ভালো। বন্ধুদের নাম্বার 1 নেটওয়ার্ক এয়ারটেলে ফিরে আসলেই 20 জিবি বোনাস। এয়ারটেল।
ও তো ক্যাডেট কলেজে ফার্স্ট বয় ছিল। কোন ক্যাডেট?
ময়মনসিং ক্যাডেট কলেজ।
কিন্তু ময়মনসিং ক্যাডেট তো মেয়েদের কলেজ।
ভিটামিন এ এর বাড়তি সুরক্ষাযুক্ত সুপার ফ্রেশ ফর্টিফাইড সয়াবিন তেল, যা ওমেগা 3 ও 6 এর পারফেক্ট ব্যালেন্স এবং বেটা ক্যারোটিন সমৃদ্ধ। সুপার ফ্রেশ ফর্টিফাইড সয়াবিন তেল, কিছু বাড়তি ভালোর জন্য।
একটু হিসাব করে চলতে হয়। পিক আওয়ার সিন তো, সকালে এটা, দুপুরে এটা, রাতে এটা, কখন যে কোনটা অন থাকে আসলে একটু হিসাব।
বাংলা লিংকে ফিরলে এত হিসাব করতে হয় না।
বন্ধু বাংলা লিংক সংযোগ চালু করলেই টানা 3 মাস আধা পয়সায় পয়সায় কথা বলুন মাত্র 39 টাকা রিচার্জে, আর সাথে আছে 10 জিবি পর্যন্ত ইন্টারনেট বোনাস। বাংলা লিংক।
ক্যাশফুল শরতে ক্যাশফুল অফার, হিরো এইচএফ ডিলাক্স, স্প্লেন্ডার প্লাস, আই স্মার্ট, হাঙ্ক এবং গ্ল্যামার মোটরসাইকেলের উপর চলছে অবিশ্বাস্য ছাড়, 5 বছরের ওয়ারেন্টি সহ। তবে আর দেরি কেন, আজই বুঝে নিন আপনার হিরো।
নো মানি ফর মিউজিক। এখন গান শুনো কোনো ডেটা চার্জ ছাড়া। Yonder Music exclusively রবি এবং এয়ারটেল ইউজারদের জন্য। ডাউনলোড দ্য নাম্বার 1 মিউজিক অ্যাপ নাও।
Comilla Victorians well on course to win their first game in this competition. They were beaten yesterday, day before yesterday. It was a very close game. And today, the opposition, Chittagong Vikings, who are running away with the game, but their bowlers bowled really well to allow them to make a huge comeback into this game. And now, batsmen are doing a job, presenting a lot of problems for Misbah-ul Haq, who is captaining Chittagong Vikings.
Sarwar Dishuwa is the new bowler. 12 runs in the single over that he's bowled so far. Not a bad move because they know that they're not looking to take any chances, so perhaps the right time to bring him back because he was expensive. He might get settled here knowing that they're not going to go for big shot, but you never know.
Well, we have seen plenty of sixes hit so far in this competition, and have a look how left-handers and right-handers have fared from mid-off to square leg. That's where the right-handers have targeted, and for the left-handers, have a look. Few square of the wicket on the onside, and then point, cover, extra cover, mid-off and mid-on. Splendid.
Into the V, majority of those sixes by the left-handers are in the V on the offside. And it's so difficult to judge because of the fact that the lengths that they bowl, the bowlers to the left-handers and the right-handers, when they pick up the lengths and lines so easily and quickly. But certainly left-handers quite severe on the offside, and the right-handers on the leg side.
Because of the angles bowlers have presented them.
This is a time where the things started to go wrong for Chittagong. At the end of this over, they were after 1092, and then the next 10 they managed 52 only.
Better delivery from Choworthy on this occasion. It was Fuller who was able to deceive the batsman. A wise signal. Was he off balance, the batsman? Was it a stumping chance?
Yeah, hint of turn on that occasion. Came back in to the left-hander. Beats the bat, beats the keeper.
Looking for two. Getting them easily. Well, Butler on that occasion jumped out the crease, go for a big one, but realized the length wasn't there. Halfway through, it's 75 for 1.
পেমেন্ট বিকাশ করলে দুটো লাভ, এক ক্যাশ দিয়ে ঝামেলা নেই, আর দুই কেনাকাটা হবে স্মার্টলি। তার মানে ক্যাশের চেয়ে বিকাশ ভালো।
ফিরতে হলে রবিতে ফিরে যাও।
রবিতে ফিরে এলেই 1 বছরের জন্য ফ্রি ইন্টারনেট, 100% গ্যারান্টি। এছাড়াও থাকছে আকর্ষণীয় অফার। রবি।
খেলা 100 হোক না হোক, আমাদের বাড়ি কিন্তু 100 হবে।
ঠিক তাই, ফ্লাই অ্যাশবিহীন আকিশ সিমেন্ট স্থাপনাকে দেয় 100 বছরের অধিক স্থায়িত্বের নিশ্চয়তা।
Comfortable for the Kumula Victorians. They are in control of the game. Started off in a sedate manner, then stepped on the gas and just eased off at the moment, not taking any chances. Desperate straits for Misbah-ul Haq and his team because they need a breakthrough very, very quickly if they're going to make an impression. Luis Rees, the left-arm medium bowler, is going to come in. We know he is no bunk with the bat, but what about wickets? No, in his 19 matches, I don't think he's bowled too many times. Just the 3 wickets to show for his efforts, but he needs to bowl well here. Good first ball up.
Very often we look at comparisons. Now this is the one time chasing team won't want to look at that, because if you look at that, you tell yourself, oh dear, the Vikings were 92 for 1. Are we behind in the game? The real story is in the last 10, they scored just 50 runs. So you know that your innings has to be paced differently. You don't have to go as hard as the opposition went. So these are the times when you don't look at comparisons as a chasing side.
Absolutely. I think they're aware of that fact, I'm sure, and you can see the way that they're just approaching and playing their shots, or not at times, that they are in control of things. They're not going to take unnecessary risks. Play the ball to its merit. And, try and get as many runs as you can, but it's a good start from the young man Luis Rees, giving a single away. He's not been afraid to pitch the ball up. Not that there's any hint of swing we've noticed in the last couple of days and also today. The white ball being used here really encourage pace bowlers, but what he's trying to do is just vary his pace more than anything else. He's pitched most of them up to the batsman. It's good to see. He's not afraid to do that.
He looks like someone who'll enjoy bowling in his home conditions in England. He's in the county campaigner down in Derby in England. Very different here. In the cauldron of the AKS VPL 2017.
Imrul Kais, I am a little apprehensive of what is going on through his mind. You can feel that he hasn't got a boundary yet. In the 20 balls he's faced, he will be forced to do things out of the ordinary. Even Cramford, that look at the slow delivery, he did not read that at all, trying to cut that. An immediate reaction was, look, I could have done better with that. It is playing on his mind. This is when the bowler has to take advantage of that. Let's get away for a comfortable seam.
Yes, the perspiration on his face, I think not just a reflection on the heat out there, just the position he is in his own mind. Probably a little extra keen to get going. We mentioned when he walked in, that's a good opportunity for him. If he bats through this innings, moment not looking very fluent, but at least it'll be a start for him. Take this through to its conclusion. Butler's batting very intelligently.
Backs away and comes back into position. Now, when batsmen do that, I sometimes wonder what happens to the balance. Because you're backing away, coming back to your original stance. And what happens is pretty evident that he's not really been producing an attacking stroke. 11 run, 7-9 for 1.
ভাই আমাদের ফেলগুলো
হবে ইয়াং ম্যান, সব তো 3G 4G না। কি হচ্ছে শুধু?
চাইলেও লিখবেন না চাইলেও লিখবেন ম্যাটাডোর বল পেন, এতে আছে জার্মান হাই ফ্লো ইঙ্ক, লিখাকে করে সুপার ডুপার ফাস্ট, ফাস্ট এন্ড ফাস্ট।
লাক্স জেসমিনের চিরচেনা সৌরভে ফ্লোরাল ফিউশন অয়েলের আধুনিকতা, যা দেয় ফুলের মতো কোমল আর সুরভিত ত্বক। আমার সৌরভ, আমার পরিচয়, লাক্স।
Down the wicket, smashes it, but he's not going to find the gap in the field. He's going to get a single. Interesting first 6 overs the power play was. He's gone for it, not really timing it, but still I thought he could now. A lot of the pressure on Imrul Kais. Very welcome boundary. As a matter of fact, it's an overbound.
Yeah, he plays that shot a lot. This time he got the connection right. Hit it just well enough. That's all you need to do. 72 meters. Boundary was about 70.
But that positive intent is good to see from Imrul Kais. And after being hit away for 6, Sarwar Dashuva is all over the place. He just wanted to bowl away from Imrul Kais. In the process, bowled a very wide one. That's better. Couple of wide so far in this innings. Just talking about the first 6 overs, 49 runs in the power play. And since then, till that 6 was hit, they had managed to claw it back. Similar kind of trend in the first innings when the Chittagong team were batting, and they went off like a bang, really marauding mood, then were brought back down onto earth.
Overall, it's good to see in this entire match so far, we've had only the 2 wide deliveries. And that's good discipline. 2 wides in the entire match. We've had 31 overs bowled.
And that's why, much to the delight of everyone, the logistic people, the technical staff, us commentators, and I'm sure the players, that everything's going on time, because we have seen a few matches before going overtime, and that hampers on a lot of things. So this is good going, the game is interesting, the bowling is tight, the timing has been maintained. Oh, that's a full toss. I think he could have done better with that. The fielder could have done better with that. One more run, 12 done, 90 for 1.
হিসাব করে চলতে হয়। পিক আওয়ার সিন তো সকালে এটা, দুপুরে এটা, রাতে এটা, কখন যে কোনটা অন থাকে আসলে একটু হিসাব। বাংলা লিংকে ফিরলে এত হিসাব করতে হয় না।
বন্ধু বাংলা লিংক সঙ্গে চালু করলি টানা 3 মাস আধা পয়সায় কথা বলুন মাত্র 39 টাকা রিচার্জে, আর সাথে আছে 10 GB পর্যন্ত ইন্টারনেট বোনাস। বাংলা লিংক।
This is sunshine smile, makes me feel this way. When I can't see through, when I'm feeling blue.
You're a real beauty. Oppo F5. Capture the real you.
বন্ধুদের নাম্বার 1 নেটওয়ার্ক এয়ারটেলে ফিরে আসলেই 20 GB বোনাস। এয়ারটেল,
bringing it under control. Nicely done, eased into that, stroked it nicely into the deep for an amble single. Pierre is waiting downstairs. Let's go down and join him.
আমি এখন আছি কুমিল্লা ভিক্টোরিয়ান্সের মেহেদি হাসানের সাথে। মেহেদি, বাংলাদেশের কোন জেলা সবচেয়ে ভালো লাগে?
Obviously খুলনা।
খুলনা? আপনি কিন্তু খেলছেন হচ্ছে কুমিল্লা ভিক্টোরিয়ান্সের হয়ে?
বিকজ আমার জন্মভূমি খুলনাতে আর ক্রিকেট প্রফেশনাল হওয়াতে আমার যে কোনো টিমেও খেলতে হবে, এটাই তো মেইন। যেহেতু ক্রিকেট খেলছি, যে কোনো মুহূর্তে যে কোনো সিচুয়েশনে যে কোনো টিমে খেলতে হবে, এটাই আছে গিয়ে রিয়েলিটি।
অবশ্যই, কিন্তু আপনার ক্রিকেট ছাড়া কোন গেম বেশি ভালো লাগে?
ফুটবল।
ফুটবল। কোন দল সাপোর্ট করছেন?
আর্জেন্টিনা।
আর্জেন্টিনা সাপোর্টার। আরেকটা টি20 খেলার সবচেয়ে বেস্ট পার্ট কি আমাকে বলেন?
টি20 বেস্ট ক্রাউড।
হ্যাঁ, মেয়েটির মতে হচ্ছে টি20 খেলার বেস্ট পার্ট হচ্ছে ক্রাউড। সো ক্রাউড দেখতেই পাচ্ছেন, ফুল গ্যালারি আমাদের দর্শকে ভর্তি রয়েছে। ফিরে যাচ্ছে আবার কমেন্ট্রিতে।
Yeah, very honest there, Mehdi Hassan. Playing for the Kumila Victorians, but not shy to say that he's from Khulna and that's where his loyalties lie. But you've got to be a professional in this modern game.
Good to see the thought process behind that young man. You'd have imagined it's a normal sort of reaction for a player to go for his team, but he has got his commitments in the right order, I think. Yeah, but if you're a professional, he explained it quite nicely. Interesting about Mehdi Hassan. We'll come back to that in a moment. Back away on the onside. There are two Mehdi Hassans playing for the team. Actually not playing today, neither of them. That was Mehdi Hassan Rana, the other one's the more famous Mehdi Hassan Miraj. And they've got two Bravos playing in the team.
Yes, that can add to a bit of confusion. But the other thing he mentioned there in the interview was his love for Argentina as a football team. Young men these days tend to only think of clubs around the world, but he there again preferred country over club. Argentina supporter.
You should see the amount of flags of the national teams flying when the World Cup, the Football World Cup takes place. All over the rooftops in Dhaka, you have Argentinian, Brazilian flags all over the place.
So I've got to ask you then, World Cup happening, who's your loyalties with? Because in Bengal at least we have very many Brazilian fans, few Argentinian fans. Where are your loyalties?
I think I always go for Brazil, to tell you frankly. It's Pele who got me started and I've just carried on. Nice little run to finish off that over. And after 13, it's 96 for 1.
Follow me.
তুই শিওর তো এখানেই রাজবাড়ি?
উত্তর দিকে 56 হাত। কটিন!
এই তো রাজবাড়ি।
আর ইনি বুঝি রাজামশাই। ম্যাপ দেখি। সার্ভিসটা
তুই যেমন তোর ইন্টারনেটও তেমন। ফলো মাই নেটওয়ার্ক।
এখন গ্রামীণ ফোনে একই ইন্টারনেট প্যাক 2টা কিনলে একটা ফ্রি।
আমার হাতে দেশের 1 নম্বর নেটওয়ার্ক।
গ্রামীণ ফোন।
লাক্স জেসমিনের চিরচেনা সৌরভে ফ্লোরাল ফিউশন অয়েলের আধুনিকতা, যা দেয় ফুলের মতো কোমল আর সুরভিত ত্বক। আমার সৌরভ, আমার পরিচয়। লাক্স।
ফিরতে হলে রবিতে ফিরে যাও।
রবিতে ফিরে এলেই 1 বছরের জন্য ফ্রি ইন্টারনেট, 100% গ্যারান্টি। এছাড়াও থাকছে আকর্ষণীয় অফার। রবি
has been fantastic. They are into cricket, and as we see the setting sun, it's going to be a wonderful evening's match also.
And all sorts of spectators there. You can see the Vikings fans, the Kumila Victorians fans, and plenty of banners that say "Come on, the Sixers." The home team has been very, very well supported. 96 for 1 after 13, 48 needed of 42. So unless something goes horribly wrong, the Kumila Victorians should pick up their first win of this year's AKS PPL 2017, powered by SHARE Cement.
Subhashish Roy bowled well, 2 overs so far. Very important wicket that's fallen off Liton Dash. Hello, a little bit in the air, but far enough from the fielder to bring up the 100 of the innings. Very confident looking shot. He's looking rather ominous, isn't he?
Yeah, he loves playing that shot. Loves to play over extra cover, perhaps slightly in the air there. But I guess that was the intention. Placed well enough to the left of the fielder. Never in any danger. Butler on his merry way. Innings of two parts. First, in the power play, he was going great guns and then decided very sensibly to slow down, knowing that the target was not too far away.
You see, they've slowed down for the second 50 of this compilation. Oh, the man behind the production, yeah, Total Sports Marketing personnel. Ended in the 14th over with just a single wicket. Very comfortable at the moment for the Comilla Victorians. No need to rush things.
Yeah, have a look at the boundaries, those 3 yellow deliveries. He likes to go towards the pitch of the ball, shimmies down, either jumps down the wicket or just walks down at times and hits the boundaries. That's where you'll find the bulk of his boundaries.
Yeah, because also not prepared to sort of strike the ball if it's up and in his area, if it's a short one, right? The other one we saw. Oh, that's possibly gone. Yes, a big strike. Shivash is wrong. That celebration where he gets a wicket. Maybe overdoing it slightly, but that is a huge wicket. Josh Butler throwing caution to the wind and getting a faint edge taken comfortably by Ronki.
We were just showing you his strike points. This is the part of the strike points he doesn't enjoy. And well done with the bowler. Hold it in that zone of slight discomfort. Takes the edge. Luke Ronki says thank you very much. Subhashish Roy, we're not sure what he says, but it's 100 for 2 after 13.4.
একটু হিসাব করে চলতে হয়। পিক আওয়ার সিন তো সকালে এটা, দুপুরে এটা, রাতে এটা, কখন যে কোনটা অন থাকে আসলে একটু হিসাব।
বাংলা লিংকে ফিরলে এত হিসাব করতে হয় না।
বন্ধু বাংলা লিংক সঙ্গে চালু করলেই টানা 3 মাস আধা পয়সায় কথা বলুন মাত্র 39 টাকা রিচার্জে, আর সাথে আছে 10 GB পর্যন্ত ইন্টারনেট বোনাস। বাংলা লিংক।
ভাই একটা ফ্রেশ পানি দেন।
Hello, Tamin.
Hi.
Is it safe for him?
No.
Huh?
It's the safest.
Thank you, Tamin.
মেমব্রেন ফিল্ট্রেশন ও ড্রপলেট মেথড সহ মোট 15টি কঠিন ধাপে পৃথিবীর সর্বাধুনিক স্ট্যান্ডার্ড নিশ্চিত করে তৈরি হচ্ছে দেশের সবচেয়ে নিরাপদ পানি সুপার ফ্রেশ ড্রিঙ্কিং ওয়াটার।
This is sunshine smile makes me feel this way when I can't see through, when I'm feeling blue.
Your real beauty. Oppo F5. Capture the real you.
The experienced Marlon Samuels comes in. Ball of a very crucial wicket of Josh Butler, looking to go great guns and almost on the verge of his milestone of his 50, but just at the moment seemed to lose a cool, just played away at a ball which was not in line and was caught behind. Marlon Samuels. That's better. Be watchful. Pay respect to the good deliveries. Last one was a decent enough delivery.
It's just that area of uncertainty. It was the perfect length. Looked like he wanted to go forward, then not quite the half volley to hit. And took the edge to Luke Ronki. Subhashish Roy was delighted. That's his second wicket. He's kept the runs in check as well.
What about that? What about that? Just played it away and a good bit of work. Very, very committed now. Other guy's got to come around and make sure it doesn't deflect away over the ropes. But that's good cricket. Good strike and a good piece of fielding. 14 overs done. It's 103 for 2.
ফ্যাসলিন জেলি খুব সাধারণ কিছু, কিন্তু তৈরি করতে পারে অসাধারণ সব গল্প। কিভাবে জানতে হলে যোগ দিন আমার সাথে ফ্যাসলিন হিলিং প্রজেক্টে। শুষ্ক ত্বক বা ঠোঁট ফাটা আমাদের জন্য খুবই সাধারণ, কিন্তু সুবিধাবঞ্চিত মানুষের জন্য এমন সমস্যাই হতে পারে ভয়াবহ। তাই ফ্যাসলিন হিলিং প্রজেক্ট ওদের ত্বকের সুস্থতায় সাহায্য করবে। বাংলাদেশের একমাত্র 100% পিওর পেট্রোলিয়াম জেলি ফ্যাসলিন। এভাবেই তৈরি হবে সাধারণ জারের অসাধারণ সব গল্প।
ফিরতে হলে রবিতে ফিরে যাও।
রবিতে ফিরে এলেই 1 বছরের জন্য ফ্রি ইন্টারনেট, 100% গ্যারান্টি। এছাড়াও থাকছে আকর্ষণীয় অফার। রবি।
Number 5 in this AKS BPL 2017, powered by SHARE Cement, here at the Sylhet International Cricket Stadium. The sun setting in the backdrop to see 103 for 2. Oh, what a beautiful side that is. Anything about this ground is exquisite.
Takes some good camera work to get that done. To see the flames coming out from the setting sun here in Sylhet.
Talking about sun, Sanzamul Islam is on the attack. Now Sanzamul will be hoping that his sun does not set, because he wants to get another wicket and keep his team within a fighting chance.
Good timing with that, Shamim Chaudhary.
Nicely done. One and the second one quite comfortable.
Yeah, we talked about the football support. There's one jersey. Not going to talk too much about that because that's not the team I support, but nonetheless it's one of those teams from England.
Come on, you've got to name him. Gautam, you've got to name the team. Just because you don't support the team doesn't mean you can't name them. That's naughty.
Yeah, they didn't do too well the last time they played. Beautiful header from Morata. They were at the wrong end off against Chelsea a couple of days ago, but yeah, they're one of the big teams in world football and well supported in every corner of the earth. Yes, I'll say it, Manchester United.
Thank you. Just waiting on that one. Took a lot of effort to bring that out. Down the leg side, tried to tuck it away, going to be a wide. He tried to put some bit of bat on that. Umpire Harford delayed me. Shoikot having a little bit of an exercise and extending his arms. Not too many exercises for the umpires, thankfully. Not too many wides in this innings.
Or in the match for that matter. Yes, in this entire match we've had 3 wide deliveries, and we had 17 wides in the previous game that was played a couple of nights ago.
Gives him the charge. Sanzamul sees him coming. Every time a batsman just exposes his intentions a little early, the bowler has ample time to adjust. There he goes again. Credit to Sanzamul for keeping it tight and only allowing a single down to long on.
35 of 31. It's comfortable for the batting side, but if the bowling side can keep that gap, maybe take it to the second last or the last over, things could still get interesting. You can't take it for granted. They've lost Josh Butler.
Mulkar sweeps and it's beyond the fielder. Finally, well played. That's a loose delivery and he can only be annoyed with himself. 15 done, 113 for 2.
Follow me.
তুই শিওর তো এখানেই রাজবাড়ি?
উত্তর দিকে 56 হাত। কঠিন।
এই তো রাজবাড়ি।
আর ইনি বুঝি রাজামশাই। ম্যাপ দেখি। সার্ভিসটা
তুই যেমন তোর ইন্টারনেটও তেমন। ফলো মাই নেটওয়ার্ক।
এখন গ্রামীণ ফোনে একই ইন্টারনেট প্যাক 2টা কিনলে একটা ফ্রি।
আমার হাতে দেশের 1 নম্বর নেটওয়ার্ক।
গ্রামীণ ফোন।
স্যার লুজ প্লিজ। এমন ঝড়ের গতিতে সব লিখে ফেলতে ম্যাটাডোর বল পেন। এতে আছে জার্মান হাই ফ্লো ইঙ্ক, লেখাকে করে সুপার ডুপার ফাস্ট। ফাস্ট এন্ড ফাস্ট।
বন্ধুদের নাম্বার 1 নেটওয়ার্ক এয়ারটেলে ফিরে আসলেই 20 জিবি বোনাস। এয়ারটেল।
From 5 overs. Shouldn't be a problem. 8 wickets in the hut. Plenty to thank for Misbah ul Haq, whose team started off so well in a grand fashion but faltered. Another bowling change. Sikandar for his 3rd over. Not a great delivery, but great fielding effort. Leg restricting the batsman to 2.
They're cruising along. 115 for 2. They need another 29 from 29. They've only got themselves to blame, Chittagong Vikings. Remember, 91 in the first 10 overs. And it looked like they would go on. That's it. Oh, brilliantly stopped. Probably have another look at that. So just going back to what I was saying earlier on, they weren't in a position to actually force them to score close to 200. That has gone down the pitch, Samuels. He did stop it and did it cut it back. Yeah, I think it's the left leg which really stopped the ball going over to the boundary ropes.
There has to be a good effort. Commitment shown by the fieldsman. Long leg. Nomo Sharkar was the fieldsman.
Yeah, they need wickets. I mean, if you look at the field set, there's long off, long on. There's only 2 on the offside and 2 on the onside. Get another fielder in and throw the challenge. You got to make things happen. Shy at the stumps. Quick run taken in the end. The fielder.
There was an opportunity. Samuel was well home. Looking at the outfit of Chittagong Vikings, you don't see many wicket-taking bowlers, threatening bowlers in their lineup. That's why they have struggled in this game.
Yeah, he opened in the first inning. I think this is a good ploy from Kumilla and sending him at number 3, and he's done well with the bat.
16 overs are done and it's 119 for 2, and I think yes, it is Vasundhara LP gas strategic timeout.
একটু হিসাব করে চলতে হয়। পিক আওয়ার সিন তো সকালে এটা, দুপুরে এটা, রাতে এটা, কখন যে কোনটা অন থাকে আসলে একটু হিসাব।
বাংলা লিংকে ফিরলে এত হিসাব করতে হয় না।
বন্ধু বাংলা লিংক সংযোগ চালু করলে টানা 3 মাস আধা পয়সায় কথা বলুন মাত্র 39 টাকা রিচার্জে, আর সাথে আছে 10 জিবি পর্যন্ত ইন্টারনেট বোনাস। বাংলা লিংক
বাংলাদেশের একমাত্র ইলেকট্রিক আর্ক ফার্নেসে পরিশোধনের পর তৈরি হয় ভূমিকম্প সহনীয় স্টিল AKS।
বন্ধুদের নাম্বার 1 নেটওয়ার্ক এয়ারটেলে ফিরে আসলেই 20 জিবি বোনাস। এয়ারটেল।
ওরা আমাদের কাছ থেকে সবকিছু কেড়ে নিয়েছে।
রাশিয়া, চীন, হিন্দুস্তান, তারপরে এখন আনাতোলিয়া। আমি আমার জীবন বাজি রেখে দায়িত্ব পালন করব। এখন আমাদের একসাথে থাকার সময়। চেঙ্গিস খানের সৈন্যবাহিনীর হাত থেকে কেউ বাঁচতে পারবে না, কেউ না। মঙ্গলদের পৃথিবীতে স্বাগতম। আমি জাহান্নামের বন্ধু। ঐতিহাসিক ড্রামা সিরিয়াল দেরেলে সিজন 2 আসছে মাছরাঙা টেলিভিশনে। AKS BPL 2017 সিলেট সিক্সার্স বনাম রাজশাহী কিংস আজ সন্ধ্যা 7টায়।
ফলো মি।
তুই শিওর তো এখানেই রাজবাড়ি?
উত্তর দিকে 56 হাত।
এই তো রাজবাড়ি।
আর ইনি বুঝি রাজামশাই। দেখি সার্ভিসটা।
তুই যেমন তোর ইন্টারনেটও তেমন। ফলো মাই নেটওয়ার্ক।
এখন গ্রামীণ ফোনে একই ইন্টারনেট প্যাক 2টা কিনলে একটা ফ্রি।
আমার হাতে দেশের 1 নম্বর নেটওয়ার্ক।
গ্রামীণ ফোন।
লাক্স জেসমিনের চিরচেনা সৌরভে ফ্লোরাল ফিউশন অয়েলের আধুনিকতা, যা দেয় ফুলের মতো কোমল আর সুরভিত ত্বক। আমার
আমার সৌরভ, আমার পরিচয়, লাক্স।
It was a perfect opportunity for Misbah-ul Haq to rethink his strategy in that Bashundra LP Gas strategic timeout. What do you think, Atha, they should do differently in these last 5 overs to make a match of it?
He has to set some attacking field, get somebody in the catching position, because you really don't have anything to lose. It's only 25 runs from 24 balls, and if you look at the bowling, which we did see a little while earlier, the top 3 bowlers didn't deliver, and they went away without taking wickets. They went off giving away more than 9 runs, but the bottom 3 did really well. So it's important for him to think in the direction how he can pick up a wicket here. He's got back Taskin Ahmed into the attack. So look at the bottom there. Sobhashish Roy 2 for 16. He's done well. He's been economical. He's the only wicket taker. Sikandar Raza also economical. Luis Rees also economical. 2 overs for 10 runs. But they need wickets with this kind of a field set. And with only 25, make the 24 runs required. I don't think so you can actually pick up a wicket. You've got to get someone inside the circle in a catching position and hope that he can find an edge.
And at the same time, Taskin has to pitch the ball up. This is not a sort of a wicket where he could bang the ball just back of the length and hope for ball to wobble around, seam around. What we have seen in this tournament so far, ballers pitching up has been successful. Have a look. Last 5 overs, Chittagong Vikings innings was bereft of many boundaries. Only 3 to be precise.
That should go out. That does go for a boundary. So more runs coming in. It's not working in favour of Chittagong at the moment. It's Samuels is quick for length again. One more time down the leg side, opens up, makes room and flicks it away.
Well, you have to feel for the bowler. On that occasion, he actually tried to pitch the ball up to the batsman. Yes, he faltered in his line and also the length. Samuel was equal to the task, hit the ball into the gap and picked up a boundary, his first.
Yeah, the last 5 overs that we saw a little while earlier, only 3 boundaries. They only managed to score 40 runs in the last 5 overs. That hurt Chittagong Vikings. Because as I said earlier, 92 for 1 in the first 10 overs. You would have expected them to at least score 180 with 9 wickets in hand. Full credit to the bowlers. I thought Mohammad Saifuddin was outstanding with the ball. Absolutely brilliant with his line and length.
Oh, it's not going to help. A no ball and then a free hit. First 9 overs, we saw Chittagong Viking in control of everything. But after that, it has been a downslide. They have really struggled to stay in the game. What is the discussion? What is the captain wanting from his bowler?
Well, it's a free hit, so he really doesn't want him to bowl a kind of delivery that batsman will feel that he'll pick up a boundary. Let's see what he does.
Free hit where the batsman has a license. Samuel was never going to miss out on that. Freebie accepted. Full flow of the bat, great flourish, getting the ball from the middle of the bat, and off she went. Did 92 meters.
Not the right length. You either have to be really fuller to ensure that it doesn't get to free his arm, but what a shot from Marlon Samuels. He knew that he hit it from the middle part of the bat, didn't bother to run.
That's in the air. Going, and yes. This has been productive over. Comilla Victorians.
There's already the most expensive over in this innings. Again, he didn't hit it where he wanted to hit it. He took the eyes off the ball, but he still managed to hit it and pick up a boundary. Couple of 4s and a 6 in this over. He wants to finish it off quickly here. Samuels has moved on to 26 of just 15 deliveries.
End of the most expensive over of the innings. 17.
তুমি কখনোই সবকিছুতে এক্সপার্ট হতে পারবে না, এটা তো সবাই জানে, রাইট? তাহলে তোমার সাধারণ শ্যাম্পু তা দিয়ে কিভাবে ড্যান্ড্রাফ দূর হবে? নেভার। ফাইনালি পেয়েছি ভরসা করার মতো একটি শ্যাম্পু, বেস্ট এভার ক্লিয়ার, নিউট্রিয়েন্ট 10 যুক্ত, যা দেয় জিরো ড্যান্ড্রাফ, নন স্টপ। তাই যখনই চাই জিরো ড্যান্ড্রাফ, আমার ভরসা শুধুই ক্লিয়ার, ক্লিয়ার, নাথিং টু হাইড।
ফলো মি।
তুই শিওর তো এখানেই রাজবাড়ি?
উত্তর দিকে 56 হাত।
এই তো রাজবাড়ি।
আর ইনি বুঝি রাজামশাই।
দেখি সার্ভিসটা।
তুই যেমন তোর ইন্টারনেটও তেমন। ফলো মাই নেটওয়ার্ক।
এখন গ্রামীণ ফোনে একই ইন্টারনেট প্যাক 2টা কিনলে একটা ফ্রি।
আমার হাতে দেশের 1 নম্বর নেটওয়ার্ক।
গ্রামীণ ফোন।
ও একদিন মানুষের মতো।
And when he tries to take on the bowlers, that's how he treats them. Down the wicket, few bounces over the fence. Flat at it.
A number of boundaries has come in on the onside. This time he was deep in his crease and then picked up the length one more time. There was a man at the long off but had no chance whatsoever. That is hit beautifully and powerfully. It's gone through.
Over extra cover on this occasion. He's taking on the bowlers now. He wants to finish this game in no time, and he has. Comilla Victorians beat Chicago Vikings by 8 wickets. What a convincing victory.
It's a very good comeback for Comilla Victorians because they looked at one stage even again, that first one they played against Royal, at 6s, beg your pardon, that they would go on.
ও একদিন মানুষের মতো মানুষ হবে, তাই ওর জন্য আমরা নিয়ে এসেছি মাত্র 10 টাকায় সেরা স্বাদে নাম্বার 1 পুষ্টি প্রতিদিন, স্বাদে ভরা সেরা পুষ্টি।
Imran Kais also played a very crucial role, adding 33 of 31 deliveries. Partnership 44 of just 24, ensuring that Comilla Victorians go on to win and win by a massive margin by 8 wickets with 3.4 overs to spare, or 2.4 overs to spare.
Well, this will help their cause at the end of this tournament when the teams, they're going to move on to the next level. Well, it looked like it's going to be a disastrous game for Comilla Victorians once again. And it seems like they never learned any lesson from the previous game. But from the 10th over onwards, they made a strong comeback, and from there on, it's been just walk in the park for them. Have a look, Marlon Samuel, who batted so well in the previous game, and once again coming to the fore, scoring 35 runs from just 18 deliveries. Not to forget Imran Kais, who steadied the ship, batted sensibly for his 33 of 31 deliveries with 1 4 and a 6. Handshakes all around, brought smiles, good to see.
Yeah, if you look at the margin, it's 8 wickets, but look at the amount of deliveries that they finished off earlier. 16 balls to spare. That is a very big win. They'll all be waiting back because the local team, the home team, Select Sixers, will be up next taking on Rajshahi.
And the highest scorers in this tournament so far are openers from Select Sixers. Promising to be an exciting game. It's time to go to Gautam Bhimani. He's got something for us.
Yes, indeed. That was a victory at a canter. And one of the architects of the victory after it was set up by the bowlers was a fluent start, thanks to the man on my left, Josh Butler. That was the kind of victory you were looking at the first time around, but you put things right today.
Yeah, we did. Obviously, we didn't start well again. You know, they obviously got off to a bit of a flyer. It was a good wicket, but the guys dragged it back really well. You know, Rashid Khan and the guys picking up wickets in the middle made it, you know, probably a below par total on that wicket, and we chased it down well.
When you went out to bat, you looked as if you were chasing 200, but I guess that's the way you play.
I think try and make use of the power play as it looked in their innings. You know, the first 6 when the ball is new is crucial on these wickets. So try and get off to a good start, and then we had the run rate in check to try and take it as deep as we can to finish it off.
You would be disappointed not staying there till the end, but what was the surface playing like?
It's playing well. I think it looks like throughout the tournament, batting second, you get a good idea of what you need to do and how it's played in the first innings. But it probably looked like a better wicket than the first game we played on.
You've got the win on the board. Go and enjoy the victory. Thanks for your time.
Thank you.
Nice words from Josh Butler, telling us how important on these pitches are to make most of the new ball as a batsman. And this is how it started. Comilla Victorians won the toss and invited Chittagong Vikings to bat first. And here are the highlights. Both the openers started off belligerently, hitting the ball all parts of the ground, using their feet against the spinners, forcing them to change their lines and lengths, and also the fast bowlers.
Yeah, it was dropped early on, difficult chance, and after that drop catch he made them pay a big price, ensuring that he goes on to pick up quick runs, some really big hits. Kumar Sarkar also getting into the attack, and then a couple of wickets here and there. They must have felt that at one stage they have done well, because 92 in the first 10 overs. Bravo was excellent. He was instrumental by taking the wickets and not stopping, and Mohammad Saif was outstanding.
Oh, he was phenomenal. Mohammad Saif. Every pace bowler how to go about things in this format. Ball straight, ball full, and that's what Bravo did as well. He was successful consistently. One try, ball back of the length. Bowling back, will have a chance to pick up wickets. Where they were threatening to post more than 200 runs, they were restricted to 143. And all credit goes to the bowlers.
Yeah, just look at the figures right at the bottom of Mohammad Saifuddin. 4 overs, 3 for 24, outstanding. So was Rashid Khan, none for 21. He didn't pick up a wicket, but look at the economy, 5.25. Couple of wickets for Bravo. I thought he bowled well, really well, and wicket each to Alamin and Mohammad Nabi.
And that's how Comilla Victorians replied. After a good start, it was going to be a walk in the park.
Yeah, problems with Chittagong Vikings bowlers, but there are not enough wickets. The wicket columns, look at just only 2 for 24 for Subhashish Roy. I thought he'd pick up the bowler, but he needed support, yes? Couple of good overs from Louis Rees and Sikandar Raza, but nothing much from the others.
Well, both the batsmen started off with a right mindset. They knew good start was needed. Promoting up the order, Josh Butler was a masterstroke. It really paid off. And once they scored more than 40 runs, in power play game was Comilla Victorians, and that's what we saw. Initially taking on the bowlers and then playing conservative cricket. This relying on singles and doubles. The game was theirs.
Yeah, they really never settled because they knew the target was not very big, and good to see the bat at number 3 settle things in the middle. Not enough runs on the board, so in the end it was pretty even, especially a special cameo from paving the way for that easy victory for Comilla, winning in the end by 8 wickets. That's a big margin.
That's the story of the game in a nutshell. Comilla Victorians won by 8 wickets and quite comfortably. And let's go to Shabin Chaudhary, who's got the presentation party for us.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening and welcome to the presentation ceremony of the fifth match of the AKS BPL 2017, powered by SHARE Cement. Of course, it's the match between the Chittagong Vikings and the Comilla Victorians. Comilla Victorians put them in the bat. The other team, they looked very dangerous, but eventually the bowlers did very well, and the Comilla Victorians becoming victorious here in this game. Congratulations to the Comilla Victorians for a very, very well-deserved win. I'd like to introduce you to our presentation party. Mr. Mohammad Khairul Alam Shamim on behalf of AKS. Mr. Akram Khan, former captain and director of the Bangladesh Cricket Board, is alongside him. Advocate Anwarul Islam, director of the Bangladesh Cricket Board, and alongside him Mr. Khalid Masood, the pilot, CEO, Clement and Clement Sports, Akish Food and Beverage Limited, and former captain of the Bangladesh cricket team. Gentlemen, thank you for being here with us. I'd like to ask the captain of the Chittagong team, Ms. Barul Haq, to come across and have a few words, please. Ms. Well, like it started off with a bang, and it was looking as if you're going to go over 180 in the first innings, but not really what you wanted eventually.
Yeah, that's what we were looking at the pitch at the start, and I think we just discussed that it looks like 170 is the bar here, so we started well. At one stage it looked like we were going to score 200, but I think in the middle overs we just keep on losing wickets, and they bowled well also, but I think that was the key. Losing wickets in the middle, you cannot capitalize a good start there.
You must have taken heart from the fact that Ronki and Shomo Sharkar did well with the bat, and eventually Subhashish Rai I should say, had put in a little bit with the ball for you.
Yeah, I think that was positive for us, especially good start here. We need to look, especially in the middle overs. You can't just go like you have a good start. It was amazing, but throughout 20 overs it's difficult to play like that. I mean, in the middle overs you have to play sensible, and that's, I think, where we lost the game.
It's our first day, a long tournament. I'm sure you're going to come back strongly.
Yeah, obviously it will take some time to just know each other and know your game plans, but I think it's important that we really get together and know what we have to do as early as possible. Otherwise, I mean, T20 cricket, once you are under pressure, it's going to be difficult for you as a team.
I'm sure you'll pick up. Thank you for talking to us.
Thank you.
That's Ms. Barul Haq, of course, captain of the Chittagong Vikings. Now I'd like to request the captain of the Comilla Victorians, Mohammad Nabi, come across and have a few words, please. You must be very pleased. The first game was a little bit of a stutter. Now you seem to have fallen into the groove. I'll ask you the same question as I did. Initial thoughts that they'd put up a big score, but you must give a lot of credit to your bowlers for checking the score.
Yeah, in the first game it's a little bit pressure as a captain. In the second match it's a little bit control. It's a lot. It's again, they started well in the first 6 hours, and then in the middle Rashid, DJ Bravo and Saifuddin bowled brilliantly in the middle.
That's it. As you said, you're just getting into the group, getting used to the team. That's also important coming into a fresh tournament. You feel that you're just understanding and getting to know each other and what each other can do.
Yeah, it's more important to gather to everyone, to know everyone's how, in which position they will bowl, in which position they will bat. They will be changing the batting order as well. It's work, and hopefully we continue this winning moment in the whole tournament.
Yes, I'm sure you will. And bowlers don't always dominate, but DJ Bravo, Mohammad Saifuddin today, despite the fact they're going at 9 per over, did a wonderful job.
Yeah, they bowled brilliantly both in the middle, and that run rate is coming down, and that's why they score 144.
Marvelous. Thank you for talking to us. Best of luck for the future.
Thank you.
Mohammad Nabi, ladies and gentlemen, of course, is the captain of the Comilla Victorians. Now, the two awards that we gave away, Daily AK's Player of the Match, an award of $500 and that check is going to be handed over by Mr. Akram Khan, Mr. Advocate Anwar Islam, and Mr. Muhammad Khalil Alam Shamim. And for his scintillating bit of work, wonderful piece of bowling, Mohammad Saifuddin, 3 for 24, is our Player of the Match. Mohammad Saifuddin, if you'd like to come across and take your check from our dignitaries. Very impressed with his performance. Just collect your check, and if you could come across. Bowler with a big heart is Mohammad Saifuddin, also no mark with the bat. If you'd like to come and say a few words. I can see the smile on your face, but when you came in to bowl, it must have been difficult, but you kept your head and bowled to a tight line and length.
First of all, thanks Allah, because today I got the match and also win the match. So previous match little bit upset because closed the match but lost the match. That's why because last match 2 over bowling me. That's why hamstring sometimes a little bit cramp. That's why 2 over not bowling. That's why lost the match. So inshallah today match my target is fulfilled because my try my best. Yorker and slower I am trying.
আমি জিজ্ঞেস করতে চাচ্ছি যে যখন এত বড় একটা স্কোরে নবম ওভারে আনা হলো তখন মাথায় কি যাচ্ছিল কি ধরনের বল করতে হবে সেইটা নিয়ে কি চিন্তা ভাবনা হচ্ছিল ক্যাপ্টেনের সঙ্গে কি আলাপ হচ্ছিল
না অবশ্যই এই ক্ষেত্রে আমাকে যথেষ্ট আমি থ্যাংক ইউ দিতে চাই নবী ভাইকে আমাদের ক্যাপ্টেনকে উনি আমাকে যথেষ্ট হেল্প করছে ওর সাথে কম্বিনেশন করে আমি বল করছি প্রত্যেকটা বল প্রত্যেকটা ওভার সো আমাদের টার্গেট ছিল যে আসলে প্রথম দিকে রান হয়ে যাচ্ছিল প্রায় 10-এর উপরে তো আমার চেষ্টা ছিল যে আমি ইকোনমি যত কম নিয়ে আসতে পারবো বা একটা 2 উইকেট ব্রেক তো আসলে আমরা 150-তে আটকে রাখতে হবে ইনশাআল্লাহ আমরা সেটা করতে পারছি এই জন্য আমরা অনেক খুশি অসাধারণ
পারফরম্যান্স হয়েছে অভিনন্দন বেস্ট অফ লাক ফর দ্য ফিউচার
থ্যাংক ইউ সো মাচ এন্ড প্রে ফর মি
Thank you. That's Mohammad Saifuddin, 3 for 24. Wonderful batting, bowling figures rather, and player of the match. Another award, the Clement Most Exciting Player of the Match. Another $500 check to be handed over by Mr. Akram Khan, Mr. Advocate Anwar Islam, and Mr. Khalid Masood Pilot. And for his blistering innings right at the end, which took them to a comfortable victory, the Clement Most Exciting Player of the Match is Marlon Samuels. Just collect the check, please. Marlon, well done. I don't need to talk to you, thank you. Just collect your check and take the photograph with the dignitaries. Well played, Marlon. Well played to the Comilla Victorians. Ladies and gentlemen, that is from the presentation ceremony.
35 in just 18 deliveries, 4 fours and 1 6 for Marlon Samuels. Gets him the most exciting player of the match, and why not? In the end, Comilla Victorians gets on the points table. That's what happened to them. Chittagong Vikings 143 for 7. Azad Mohammad Saifuddin was excellent, 3 for 24, man of the match. And then Comilla Victorians 144 for 2, winning by 8 wickets. They got on the points table. Here you go, let's have a look. Sylhet Sixers have been outstanding. The home team, 2 out of 2. They've got 4 points. Dhaka Dynamos, Rangpur Riders and Comilla Victorians on the points table. This is what's coming up next, so don't go anywhere. The home favorite home team, Sylhet Sixers, will take on Rajshahi Kings, which is up next. Match number live from Sylhet International Cricket Stadium. We'll take a short break and we'll be back with that match.